I bid it on this job last year and I didn't get it. Let's talk about it. You look at the house, look at the siding. It came out nice, nicely destroyed, right? That's all I can say. The client went with the cheaper guy. Roughly, he was about $2,000 to $3,000 cheaper than we were, right? And what happened was that they went with them. They went in and installed the siding, and the client said it was a total disaster. From the job site to the cleanup to the install, everything looks wavy, everything doesn't look right, to the touch-up, to the small little touch-ups, and the final finishes of the job. So I'm definitely not hating, because in the real world, in contracting, you win jobs and you lose jobs, right? Every client is not gonna go with you, right? And that's fine, and I understand that. But client over here did the job, and client that we're doing the job right now was gonna do their job this year. And they said, yeah, who did your siding? Well, Contractor did my siding, but do not use them. They're the worst. It's better to pay a little bit more and get somebody good. So client number one told client number two, hey, listen, the guy I should have went with, he was a little higher. It was Carpenter's Touch. Give them a call. Let them do your siding. It's worth the money. So I didn't get this job, but this client over here recommended me to this job, and I got the roof and the siding as well. So let's talk about our siding job over here. In my previous videos, I explained why it's so much important to go with details, right? Because the client number one that referred us to client number two said that contractor didn't do any details correctly, and they said because of that, they would strongly not recommend them. So in our case, that's why we won this and was awarded this job. I always say, guys, whether you're going to the dollar store, you're going to Walmart, you're going a little bit higher and you're gonna go to Target, and then you say, you know something, let me invest some money and I'm gonna go to Macy's, right? In every different department store or discounted store, you're getting what you're paying for. At the dollar store, I know it's gonna come from China. I know it's gonna be a lesser quality. It's something that I'm gonna use and throw away. When I go to Walmart, it's gonna be value, right? And when I go to Target, it's gonna be better, and the quilt on the shirts are gonna last longer, and the pants, right? But when I go to Macy's and I'm paying about $100 for a pair of pants, maybe $150 or $350 for a sports jacket, I can feel the quality on me and I know it's gonna last about 10 years. Why do I say that? Because the person that does the installation matters. So enough about that. Let's talk about this job. So I have a lot of guys that follow me that are homeowners, and shout out, I just met a homeowner in Westfield, New Jersey. Great guy. He wants to do his siding. He found us on YouTube as well. I got to visit his house this week. Shout out to him and all the other homeowners that we're getting to meet as well, and other contractors. But this job was given to us to do the roof, and we did the roof. But when we did the roof, I did a pre-inspection the day before, and I actually walked the roof, and I told the client, I said, Craig, this plywood is very, very, very soft. I'm gonna almost guarantee you're gonna change all the plywood here. And I wanna let you know now, before we tackle this out, I said, I think it's very soft up there. So he already knew. I forewarned him, and guess what? When we tore everything out, they had 3/8 of plywood. Everything was rotted. So we replaced all the plywood on the roof, and then we changed the skylights. He got a golden pledge warranty. So, and you guys can Google it to the people who are following me now. GAF, golden pledge warranty, 25 years, material and labor, with a 50-year warranty as well. And you can Google that. Only a Master Elite GAF roofer can offer you that warranty. So forwarding now, the client says, you know something, Junior, we want to do the siding as well. And since you're doing a great job, next year, our next project is Anderson Windows. So it's kind of flowing all together, right? Once you build trust and once you do everything right, there's like a little check. I feel good about this contractor. He's not gonna rip me off. He's gonna always give me the right stuff and the right products and the right services. And that's what happened here. So we're totally happy. Also, he's thinking about replacing his deck. Take a look at it. Possibly an AZAC deck. So this block right here in Clifton, New Jersey, and let me kind of tell you where we're at. We're in Montclair Heights in Clifton, New Jersey, right? We're actually very close to Montclair, but this suburb portion of Clifton, New Jersey is called Montclair Heights. Very peaceful. It's like a neighborhood of people always walking dogs just around 12 to 1 o'clock. Anyway, if you look on this side of the block, there's 5 houses. First house, second house, this is actually the third house, fourth house, and fifth house. Every house is made by a cookie cutter, the same builder, same style, same thing. So siding and brick facade. When this client here had siding, he already had previous siding over it and he wanted to remove it because he saw his neighbor's house. Wow, I like how they did the brick. So if I remove the siding, can I kind of restore my brick to the way it is and then actually put masonry paint? And that's why it's that way right now. So that's the original brick. And then now he's gonna get a painter to come in and paint the brick. Obviously he's gonna remortar it and then he's gonna paint it. I wanted to show that because every single house is exactly the same. So there's no error, right? That's how your house is gonna have the actual finished touches and the finished look. In my previous videos, I've always talked about reputation. Obviously, we didn't get this home, the next door neighbor, but he was kind enough to say, you know something? I didn't choose the right guy, but this is the right guy. Choose him, and this client chose us, so we was awarded that job. There's always a lesson to be learned, guys. So go with your gut feeling. You know, sometimes the analyticals and everything and how to install and all the other stuff, but sometimes having that gut feeling, I feel confident that that contractor, whether it's me or someone else, will do a great job, is always the best check mark for you, besides checking, you know, all the Google reviews and all the ChatGPTs, which some Google reviews are pretty fake and people buy them. Just say. If you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and hit the hammer. No, I did that all wrong. Don't forget to like. I haven't done that, unfortunately, in a long time. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you like more content like this, don't... Man, I haven't done that long. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to leave a comment below. Keep watching.